Hi, it's Hazel. Welcome to my channel, Hazel and Aka Design. This is going to be a video that's a little bit different for me and really quite a short one as well. This is basically a restock video for my coffee shop. And of course, like anything else, it's Hazel and Aka Design. And I will put the link in the video. So I today have listed 5 different kits. Have been working on these for a while, and it's just one of those things. You know, if it's not on fire, you go to the things that are on fire. Anyway, I'm not going to get into this one very much at all. Because I have done 2 videos that will be airing August 1st and August 4th. So this is just, and the videos are about creating an accordion book and, of course, using this particular digital, which is Aesop's Fables. So I will leave you to find, to check that out if you're interested. Another one that I have just listed, I think I'm calling it Vintage Spring Seeding or something. And it's basically, it's a small kit, but it's basically 3 different page spreads, and 1 page of words and some ephemera. That too is now up on the coffee shop. Because I have those videos scheduled for later, my first one on Aesop's Fables, I've left in draft format, but that probably is not the best idea. So I'm going to change that. By the time you see this video, that kit will also be in the, will also be listed. However, the link to the first video will probably not work. I'm assuming it won't work until the video is actually published. Okay, this one is the biggest kit of all. I think it's 19 pages long and in size, And basically, it's a combination of colored and black and white pages in both portrait and landscape format or orientation. Well, here's a horizontal one. And essentially, they are all from a 1920 newspaper. So there's some pretty cool things there to work with as well. One of the things that I think I have been kind of falling down on is not making more videos that actually show me using my own stuff. I think that some of my things are unique, so I just have to create, I intend to create a larger focus on showing you the papers in a project, and this is Exhibit A. Okay, this one is essentially some lighter, brighter vintage botanicals. So there are 6 page spreads and a couple of masterboard type pages as well. So that too is in the coffee shop already. And I think I've mentioned in recent videos that, well, the bulk of my digitals at this point are still on Etsy, but I have gone in and permanently lowered the price on them. So I think you'll find that they're really affordable. And because, whoops, lost my paper clip. And because I'm the queen of rationalization, I can also tell you that you can get a digital that you can, use over and over and over again for less than it costs to, get a cup of coffee. So, keep keeping things in perspective and making those comparisons never hurts. Okay, this final one is basically, I scanned some vintage feed sack. Oh, I have that in two different settings on my printer. This one is clearly, a little more grungy looking, a little more vintage looking. This is a little brighter and crisper. And it took me forever when buying digitals in the beginning to figure out that, hey, I can do some of those changes myself. I can make it fit with my project ideas better just by doing, some minor adjustments. So basically, these were probably hexagon-shaped quilt squares. So I've done all of those, and then this is the back side of one of them showing how, in fact, they were pieced using old newspapers. So I thought that was rather interesting. So again, this is just a 5-page kit, but you can imagine that there is a lot that you can do with it. Collage fodder, page spreads, tags, pockets, journal cards, whatever. The typical stuff that we do with digitals. So I think I'm going to stop there. I invite you to visit my coffee shop, follow so that you know when I do add new things. I also, would suggest that you go and check out my Etsy shop, both to see the physical items that are there, and also to see the digitals that are there. I noticed that, sales have definitely picked up since the price has been lowered, and I do have plans for using some of those things in upcoming projects, including my vintage kitchen wallpaper one, because little by little I'm gathering up. I've started a bin for the cookbook journals. And so yeah, vintage kitchen wallpaper clearly has a place in that one. I also have a digital, I think on coffee, that is from about 1905, and it's just, the book itself is about, 3 inches thick. The pages are rather small. It's Mrs. Beacon's, I've forgotten the complete title, but anyway, it's everything you ever wanted to know about setting up a household and how much you should pay the butler and, so on and so on. Anyway, I'm going to stop there because you've got some exploring to do. Anyway, thank you so much for supporting me, my channels, for subscribing, for liking, for sharing, for commenting, and all of those things that make me want to carry on creating content and interacting with all of you. I very much appreciate you, and perhaps don't say it often enough. Oh, and maybe I should just put in a plug for this Pick-a-Pocket challenge that I have created, or the hashtag that I've created. So it's an open collaboration. You don't need to be tagged. You can just, I would say that probably 99% of the people who are watching videos, these kinds of videos today are making pockets. So it's easy enough to just add the word or the hashtag Pick-a-Pocket and get your video added to my playlist. It's also the opportunity to engage friends and people you want to maybe strike up a relationship with by tagging them and asking them to take part. So again, easy peasy. The thing I ask is that when you post it, use the hashtag, that you tag me so that I become aware of it. I know that at least one person did the thing without that, and it was just by fluke that I saw the video. So yeah, it just makes life a little easier. And with that, I will say goodbye and thank you, and see you in the next one. Bye.